Okay, I'm back, and this is after I've already sewn the core down. Here you will see the 3 pieces of flannel and the absorbent material right here, the French terry. What we're going to do is we're going to take a ruler or something with a straight edge, and you can either go diagonally, you can go straight, you can start wherever you want on the pad. I like to start kind of towards the bottom. I like leaving a gap. This part here will not be slit. I like to have it for more of a hold down. So I kind of leave a little extra room here and start here. I'm going to take my washable marker and I'm going to trace a line, move it up some, trace another line, and I'm going to do that and I will be right back. All right, so now that I've done that, this is what it should look like. I did diagonals. I prefer diagonals. I like them. I try not to stitch past the sew line core here. Kind of makes it look a lot neater. So what I'm going to do next, which I'm also going to have to do while off the video, is I'm going to stitch lines down every single one of these until I get all the way to the bottom, and then we're going to flip it over, and then we're going to cut through the first 2 layers of flannel, which we will get to that after I get done. Alright, so I'm back again, and I just got done sewing through the lines. I also trimmed off all the little pieces from where you ended. Here's what it's going to look like on the other side. Now here's where the fun part begins. Here is where you're going to want to start cutting. I tried to leave a little bit from the edges away, so I would probably start cutting from here to here and go across and only do the 2 layers of flannel. I'm going to leave the 3rd layer of flannel alone, and then the absorbent core, leave that alone as well. So I'm going to end up having to go through and do every single one of these and make sure not to make an accident like I have before, and go through and get that done, and I will be right back with the finish so you can see what that looks like. Alright, I at least wanted to come back and show you how I do this. Usually I have my other hand put underneath, and then I just take it and I give it a pinch, and then I slide my scissors in there, hoping that it did not get through, and then cut and go through that way. While you're doing it, like I said, it's kind of easier when you got both your hands. You can see what you've cut. So it looks like I just cut one of the layers. Here you can see that I have cut both the flannel, the topper, and this is the back behind that I did not cut. So it's going to have this design. Once it starts fraying, you'll be able to see the little peekaboo. Some people use them for peekaboos, and it's got just a little design behind it. So I'll end up giving it a wash and show you the afterwards as well once I'm done with everything. But like I said, you just kind of pinch the fabric, you get the scissors in there, it should slide easier, and then you just cut both ways. If you notice, I'm only leaving a little bit from going all the way. I feel it's more of like a secure, you can cut this part here. I don't, but it's really a preference. I mean, if somebody wants it cut, then I'll cut it for them, but I don't really go for it. All this usually does the job for me. I know everyone's different, so I'm going to finish this and come back and tell you what to do next. Alright, so now that I've cut them all, and everything should be good. I might do a little slit right here since it would look kind of nice. You actually sew this like you would the rest of a normal pad. But if you notice, I did not go through any of the back, and I did not go through the third layer of flannel. And you'll see why once I wash, because once it gets all washed and everything, it's going to fray out, and then more than likely you're going to see the striped flannel on the bottom. So like I said, I try to keep like you can either put a design or a solid color on the bottom to go with your little set. It just makes it more pretty, I guess you want to say. And I am going to sew this up like the rest of a regular pad, and then I will give it a wash and I will take a picture of the aftermath. I hope this helps. I know it's been kind of hard. Once I can get a stand to hold my camera, I can actually do everything while on video, so I don't have to keep pausing and coming back. But I hope this helps in the time being at least. Thank you.